Edina Art Fair. That's what's going on right now. We're almost.
Yeah, Amy Roscoe joins us live from 50th in France this morning, where all the action's taking place. Hey, Amy.
Yeah, it's early bird shopping going on right now. It officially opens at 10 and rolls through Sunday. The 47th annual Edina Art Fair. Yeah, people still setting up, but we're basically about ready to go. And some 320 artists are involved. They've been selected by a juried panel, and among them are Frank and Belle Barr, who they create fairy houses. And you guys at home might be familiar with them. I know I am, because you've been here at the art fair. How many years, Frank?
This is 15 now.
Wow.
Yeah.
How has it changed over the years, the fair in general?
It's gotten a lot more organized, I think. Actually, yeah.
People are getting the hang of it. You know, it took 47 years, but finally.
Yeah. Now they've closed 50th. They didn't used to close 50th.
There you go.
Yeah, so I love it the way it is now.
Now, I had never heard, believe it or not, I hate to admit this on television, but I had never heard of fairy houses before I interviewed you guys a couple of years ago, and now they're everywhere. I mean, it has taken off. What do you attribute that to, Belle?
Ooh, well, probably the fairy energy that's in the area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I think it's kind of like when you buy a car, you all of a sudden start seeing your car everywhere.
Okay, that's a good way to put it.
So once something comes into your field of view, then you see it everywhere.
And I like the idea that right now in Minnesota, this is about the only color we are getting in the garden. So it's a colorful addition to your gardening. Thank you, Frank and Belle. Many more happy years here at the Edina Art Fair. Now, next door, in a completely different category, we have some jewelry. And for that, we are going to Marty Johnson. And Marty, you're also a veteran of the Edina Art Fair.
Yes, 18 years.
18 years. So you must be doing something right to keep coming back. Now, here's the thing about it. You can look at the designs, but when you talk to the artists, you find out a little something more. These are beautiful pieces, but when you talk to Marty, you find out that this glass has a really cool history.
This is Roman glass. It's a couple thousand years old. The Romans invented glass making. These are shards from museum pieces, actually, that archaeologists are excavating over in Afghanistan along the Silk Road. And so these are shards that have some kind of identifiable piece to them. These are probably parts of vessels, vases, saucers.
And then next door you've got some shell pieces here.
These are amazing. These shells are from the Sahara Desert. They're 400 to 600 million years old. And these are intact. There's a druzy stone that has infiltrated inside of this shell that was attached at the bottom of the sea. And this is a recent excavation. These are really spectacular.
Wow. Well, thank you for joining us, Marty Johnson, 18-year veteran of the Edina Art Fair. Lots of stuff for kids to do. There's a community art project where everybody can get all Jackson Pollock on the bit. You can even get a free bus pass from Southdale to the art fair, so if you don't want to deal with traffic. As Frank had mentioned, they now close off 50th and parts of France, so it can be a little dicey trying to drive there. Take the bus. Make it easy on yourself and enjoy. Back to you guys.
That is a good time.
All right. Thanks, M.A. Wow. That's something I think I might have to squeeze in, maybe later today.
It's a great tradition. Even if you're not if you don't get all the art, I don't get a lot of art. It's still fun to go. It's like being at the fair. It's great people watching. The artists are always right there to talk to you. It's a great place to learn, and it's pretty kid-friendly.
And
too.
Sunday's great weather for it. Sunday's sunshine.